In the beginning, water everywhere, nothing else to be seen. There was something floating on the water, and on this raft were Old Man and all the animals. Old Man wished to make land, and he told the beaver to dive down to the bottom of the water and try to bring up a little mud. The beaver dived and was underwater for a long time, but he could not reach the bottom. Then the loon tried, and after him the otter, but the water was too deep for them. At last the muskrat was sent down, and he was gone for a long time. So long that they thought he must have drowned. But at last he came up and floated almost dead on the water, and then they pulled him up on the raft and looked at his paws. They found a little mud in them. When Old Man had dried this mud, he scattered it over the water and land was formed.
Blackfoot's religion, their main god is the sun. They also believe in supernatural beings called Nipa, meaning old man. They also had complicated beliefs about supernatural powers and connection with nature. Their dreams often revolve around an animal giving a list of objects, songs, or rituals. When these people awoke, they gathered these items and made a medical bundle. The most important ceremony is an annual 4-day sun dance.
The means of subsistence for the Blackfoot bands and tribes were mainly hunting, such as buffalo, elk, some bears that would attack their tribe or band. They would use the furs from all of them, and they would utilize every piece of the animal they hunt for food. Then they also did some fishing if they were to find streams as they were moving around.
Women were in charge of homes, as well as cooking, cleaning, while men were in charge of hunting, gathering food, and protecting the camp. Both women and men would tell stories, create artworks, music, and traditional medicines.
The Blackfoot culture evolves around their language, Algonquin. Scholars believe that the Blackfoot migrated from the Great Plains, from the eastern woodlands, many centuries before Europeans came to America. They had different relations with different subgroups, and these groups included the Siksika, the Kana, and the Bikuni.
The Blackfeet political structure has 3 independent political groups: the Siksika, the Kanani, and the Bikui. Each of these 4 groups composed of many small groups called bands. These bands usually have 20 to 30 related families, related with a total population of 100 to 200 people. These bands were large enough to encircle a small herd of buffalo and off a stiff defense against human enemies, yet small enough to permit survival during periods of game scarcity. Each band had a chief, usually a man. The position of the chief was not hereditary, but a son could succeed his father if he had leadership qualities. Chiefs are not aristocratic, so they could not tell people what to do, but lead them through the power of persuasion.